Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It's B. Milton. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host here on the Redskins review. You guys know I had to come up here for this Dallas Cowboys beatdown we just watched. I absolutely loved the ending of this football game where we got to see on the kneel down to end the game where one of the defensive linemen for the Cowboys started pushing and shoving our offensive line, and then one of the Cowboys came up to him and tried to stop him and calm him down, and he turns and pushes his own teammate and is about to get in a fight with his own teammate. Oh man, it was such a poetic way to end this game. So great to see that. What I don't love to see is John Bostic being dirty as shit out on the football field, getting ejected. And not just that, John Bostic's going to go out there and hit and take Andy Dalton, take a cheap shot on Andy Dalton and get him out of the game. Excuse me, let's look at Andy Dalton's numbers here. 9 for 19, 75 yards, and an interception, a rating of 36.1. What I don't want is to knock Andy Dalton out of the football game and then have somebody who's sitting on the bench who we don't know anything about to come in here and somehow try to find a rally and rally the football team and make a comeback. Andy Dalton's playing like trash. First of all, I don't want you to play dirty. Second of all, I don't want you to be knocking trash-ass Andy Dalton out of the football game to bring up unknowns. That's what I don't want to see John Bostic. So John Bostic hasn't been all that great anyway, so hopefully he gets suspended and we can find somebody moving up. Also leads me into Cole Holcomb had himself a game. We've known Cole Holcomb was good. We've seen Cole Holcomb have flashes of being really good, and he was that in this football game. He was flying around, always in the screen in the shot wherever the football was going. Had the interception, even had tackles on kickoff returns. He was everywhere and did everything. What a game by Cole Holcomb. That's good. DeShazer Everett, yet again, another game where he's flying around. He is 100% flying to the football. No matter what, he's just getting to the football. And I said I put on our YouTube, that I need me a Montez Sweat jersey, man. I know a lot of people are going to be getting Chase Young jerseys. First of all, I'm probably not going to be buying any. I'm not going to be buying any Washington football team jerseys, which sucks. I don't. But I need me a Montez Sweat jersey ASAP. And unfortunately, I thought I saw a reporter say that Montez Sweat went to the locker room early. Hopefully, that's not a big deal. But man, I love me some Montez Sweat. Had another at least sack and a half or something in this game. The Washington football team had at least six sacks at least, right? Ryan Kerrigan there at the end to have one. I feel like we should be seeing Ryan Kerrigan a little bit more often. I don't know why he's not getting some late down snaps or something like that in the end of games here. We should be seeing a little bit more of him, in my opinion. I didn't really notice him until that one sack that he had. So let's just touch on some of the elephant in the room here. So for those people out there who trust me, I know this is gonna piss some people off. I know there's gonna be some people just like, man, why can't you just let it go? And this is gonna be the last time I bring this stuff up, man. But I'm sorry, Dwayne Haskins wouldn't have been doing that today. Dwayne Haskins and Kyle Allen, he told y'all exactly what you need to do. Shut up, man. It's Kyle Allen's team now, man. We saw from last game to this game, I've seen more improvement in Kyle Allen than I've seen out of Dwayne Haskins out of any game we've seen Haskins play. We saw more improvement in just from last game to this game in Kyle Allen than Dwayne Haskins has ever showed us. So, like Kyle Allen said, be quiet, man. Just let the man work now. I'm not sitting here saying like Kyle Allen's the shit, but on the play where he had to escape the pocket, run outside, and get a first down, Haskins ain't doing that, man. He's just not going to do that. And right now, when we don't have the greatest football team and surrounding cast, we need at least somebody who. That's why I don't want Alex Smith out there either. Alex Smith does the same thing, just stands in the pocket, takes sacks all day. Kyle Allen can get out of the pocket and make something work. And I get it. This isn't a great Cowboys team. It's not. I don't care. It's still the Cowboys. It's still a heated rivalry. And we needed to win this game for any chance of the future this season. And that's why I supported benching Dwayne Haskins and bringing in Kyle Allen because this is the same thing Ron Rivera was saying. We have a chance right now because of the crappy division to possibly make a playoff run. That's why we're making a switch, and it's proving to be right. Kyle Allen, and also, like I said, I was watching Louis T last weekend and people trying to give him shit. And he's telling you the truth. Dwayne Haskins wasn't going to play as good as Kyle Allen last game. There's no way he would have. Kyle Allen played pretty damn good besides his 2 turnovers. And I get it, turnovers can cost us games. Speaking of that, Dustin Hopkins, it was nice knowing you, man. We had some good games there in the past, even with like Jay Gruden and stuff here. But I'm sorry, this one today, that's the final straw. That's the final. We got to find somebody else. I don't care who. We got to give somebody off the street a chance because Dustin Hopkins ain't it anymore. I don't know what's going on with him. Whatever. Missing that field goal here at the end of this game, it doesn't matter if we're up by so much. I don't give a shit. That's it. Nice knowing you, dude. Thank you for everything you did for us in the past, but peace out, man. We're not a good football team, and we're not gonna have chances to do what we need to do this season to try to make a pathetic playoff run, but still a playoff run. We're not gonna be able to do that missing kicks. There's no pressure on you to miss a kick today. I understand the weather wasn't nice, but there's no reason for you to be missing a 44-yard kick or whatever it was when we're up 20 points. It doesn't matter. There's no pressure on you to miss that, and he misses it wide right, like wide right. Logan Thomas had himself a game, and I was sitting here thinking to myself today on some of these catches, I was like, man, just a little bit. I'm not saying a lot, but just a little bit. Logan Thomas reminds me of Jordan Reed, just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. The way that he goes up in high points, he's a longer, skinnier, lengthier. Basically, he's a pass catching tight end, right? And we've all been saying it. If we're not drafting a quarterback here in this next draft, which that's gonna all come down on Kyle Allen. If Kyle Allen can turn his shit around and take this football team to the playoffs, we might still be drafting a quarterback at some point in the draft next year. But we're not gonna have the capital to get one of the best ones. So if he's not going to make us do that, we need to go out and get a tight end, a legit number 1 tight end. But Logan Thomas will be a really good second tight end. We'll give people problems with Logan Thomas down the road. Cam Sims had 1 catch for 22 yards. I remember that on the left-hand side. Terry McLaurin, 90 yards and a touchdown. Yet again, man, going back to Kyle Allen, he saw stuff. He saw everything from, we can't see, we don't have all the film right now, but from just watching the game, Kyle Allen was in control of the football game. He knew what was going on. He knew where to go with the football. There's a few times, like the one play where Logan Thomas was in the end zone and he was wide open, but at that point, Kyle Allen already had to scramble out and run. He didn't have time to get to him. But what I'm saying is Kyle Allen, he did a good job of knowing what to do with the football, and that's why he is the starter right now, because like they said, when he goes into the huddle, he already has an idea of what's going to go on, and apparently that's stuff that Dwayne Haskins just wasn't ready for yet. And maybe in the future we'll see Dwayne Haskins. We don't know. Maybe Dwayne Haskins just needs an offseason to get the playbook down so that he can feel as comfortable as Kyle Allen right now. We don't know the future, but right now it's undeniable what we saw from at least the last 2 games at least. Kyle Allen played pretty damn well last week. He sustained drives. He took us down the football field. And what we did in this football game, what I've been waiting for, which credit to Dwayne Haskins and Kyle Allen and Alex Smith, none of them have had that this entire year until this game right here. We ran the damn football, and we consistently stuck to running the football. We had over 200 yards in this game, and guess what? This is like the only game I can remember out of the entire season so far that, actually, I'm not sure if Dwayne Haskins had a fumble or any turnover in the Eagles game. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure this is like the first game we've had where a quarterback hasn't had any mistakes. And guess what? It's the same game that we have 200 yards rushing the football. And this is what I've been calling for this entire year. Oh, you guys think Antonio Gibson's the shit, right? Well, why don't we figure out, why are we not running the football? Why are and this is like I said, the first game we ran the football. Antonio Gibson had 20 carries for 128 yards. And I put on YouTube right when the game started. Hey, we're running the football. It's working. You better not change it up. If it's working, you better not change it up. Keep running that damn football, and we did. So I got to give credit to offensive coordinator as well, because he saw it and he didn't deviate. Something that I always used to harp on Jay Gruden for. We would start off games and we would be running the football well, and then Jay Gruden just gets pass happy. We'd still pass the ball, 25 times. It's not a whole lot, but we stuck with the run, and that's what, if it was there, it was open, and we got up on huge on the scoreboard. Not huge, but we got up on the scoreboard, kept running the football. Got to give credit to our offensive coordinator, and what a game by Terry McLaurin. I'm trying to think of who else. Like I said, DeShazer Everett was flying around. Landon Collins. We've been giving Landon Collins a hard time, and he got hurt and not sure what's wrong. They said it was an ankle injury, but to me it looked like an Achilles injury, because it said he went down by himself, and he was kind of grabbing, like, it looked like his ankle, but I thought like it was like the back of his ankle, so he might have a tore Achilles or something like that. Doesn't look good for him. But I wrote down as well, I was saying, hey man, we've been giving him a lot of shit, but he had that strip or whatever that got us the safety. So you got to give him credit as well. He stepped up in this game. It doesn't really feel like the old rivalry of the Redskins and the Cowboys in this football game, but our boys came out to play today, and the Cowboys didn't. The Cowboys were defeated, I guess, from their last game, and they don't have Dak Prescott, but I don't give a shit, man. And like I said, it didn't seem like a heated rivalry of old. At the end, there's some pushing and shoving, and these guys don't like each other, but it didn't feel like a normal rivalry. But all I know is our boys came out to play today, and that's all we needed to do. There's still, for some reason, yet again, coming down to Dustin Hopkins. I don't know if this was planned or whatever. We go up. I forget what the score was. We go up decent, and I think it was like 9. It was like 9-3 or something like that. And we're kicking the ball off to the Cowboys, and he kicks the ball like right on the end zone line. And the Cowboys, as soon as the Cowboys receiver or guy who's going to run the football back, as soon as he catches it, I'm like, this man's going to run it back. And as soon as I realized that he was going to do that, I was like, this is going to be bad. Because he line drive kicked it to him. I was like, this is going to be bad. I right away, I had a bad feeling. And he brought it out almost to midfield, man. And special teams is still a worry. This still isn't a very good football team. But looking at our defense, looking at our defensive line, stopping people from running the football, we have Kendall Fuller now. There was a crazy stat that Andy Dalton had 37 yards or something passing at halftime or something like that. So we're looking better on defense. I think our defense has been playing very well all year so far. In my opinion, people have given them a lot of shit sometimes. I think there was only just one bad game they had, in my opinion, that I would actually go in on them. But our defense has been pretty solid this entire year, and yet again, another solid performance from our defense. And it's looking up for the Washington football team, because as we go through, I actually heard Louis T saying this exactly in one of his last videos, where someone asked him, do you want to get a high draft pick and get the quarterback of the future, like Trevor Lawrence, or someone that should be a really good quarterback, and then build a team around them? Or should you build a team and then insert the quarterback? And Louis T said the same thing. I would say build the team first and then drop in a quarterback. And that's the thing. That's why I am still optimistic about this football team, because one, this football team hasn't quit all year. I haven't seen it, even though we're down or something like that. There's still people like DeShazer Everett, like fucking people up. You know, like there's people still trying. Montez Sweat. Do you remember the one play they showed? I forget what game and what was going on, but Montez Sweat ran from the opposite side of the football field all the way down towards to make a tackle. Like, guys are trying. They don't want to lose. These are not losers that we have on this football team, even though our record says so. These guys are trying, and that's what gives me hope. And going back to the whole building the football team, our defensive line, our defense in general is keeping us around. Our offense has been the one that's struggling all year. Now that Kyle Allen and our run game is emerging, and it's hard because we don't have many wide receivers, but we're still somehow getting the ball to Terry McLaurin. If we could, and the announcer said it, if we can keep building on this, and Kyle Allen can find a way to not turn the football over, our defense might give people problems. And we might be at least sticking around in a lot of games for the rest of this year, especially seeing we're about to play the Giants again. And I'm ready to sweep the Cowboys. And I know, yet again, bringing up, I've been watching a lot of Louis T recently, as well as you guys should be as well. And Louis T said, "Hey man, don't talk about sweeping the Cowboys until at least after this game. Then maybe I'll let you think about it." Oh, I'm thinking about it. This Cowboys team is not good. So when Dak Prescott went out, that was it. I don't see this Cowboys team doing much of anything. And then we just gave Andy Dalton a concussion, basically. I don't see this football team doing much. So I'm ready for the sweep. I'm already happy about that. That's gonna happen this year. But we have the Giants next, and that's what we should be worried about. Yet again, you guys know, I've told you many times, when we drafted Haskins and he said, "Oh, the league done messed up," I was telling people, don't laugh for the Giants, man. Don't laugh at the Giants. That's a system quarterback that they got. And we drafted a quarterback that played 1 year. And people thought that the Daniel Jones pick was bad. Daniel Jones turns the football over, but he's on a bad football team, man. And he's trying to do something. And he could easily score a lot of points on us. Again. So we can't overlook this next game with the Giants. It's a winnable game. We should have beat them the last time. But guess what? They found a way to win. We can't overlook them. We got them next. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Let me know if there's anything I missed. I'm sure there's a bunch of guys I should be praising that I just didn't get around to. But I'm going to go watch some of these good-looking, like the Buccaneers games, stuff like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hail to the Washington football team. Peace.